So I'm headed to NoVaTeen Book Festival, which is a festival that's kind of regional to me. It's about 2 hours away. So my first stop this morning is actually to get gas to make sure I don't run out on the way, because I never go into this area, so I don't really know my way around, and my fear is I'll run out of gas. And originally I was just going to do like one of those nice voiceover vlogs, and then I realized that I'm going to be in a high school mostly all day, so there's really not a lot of like picturesque shots. So you might get a talking vlog. Hopefully I'll remember to do this, because I'm not going with anybody, I'm going by myself, and even sitting here in this Wawa parking lot, knowing people are watching me film myself is a little awkward, but I think it's going to work best for this, so just come along on this journey with me. So I've made it, and early actually, which is fantastic for me because I wasn't sure how the traffic was going to be. Apparently there's a marathon here today in DC, so that's perfect timing. But basically, NoVaTeen Book Festival is a YA book festival, if it wasn't obvious with the whole NoVaTeen thing. A couple authors I'm really excited to see are Tomi Adeyemi and Susan Dennard, and then there's a couple other ones. I haven't read their books yet, but I've heard are good, so this is a nice... It's a smaller, like, regional book festival. I think there usually are about like 500 people here, and they have like food trucks out for lunch and all this stuff. So I'm excited just to like sit on panels. There's a signing at the end, which is what I brought the 2 books for, but it's not like a signing heavy event like some events are. So this is why I like going to ones like these, because it's a little more chill. So probably gonna head in, but there is a donut food truck out front right now, so I might do that. I have a stick of donuts and no regrets. It tastes like funnel cake and it's amazing. I'm back in my car to eat a grilled cheese and tomato soup. Check out this grilled cheese. It might not look amazing, but it's called Truffle Shuffle. And it's amazing because truffle is a gift from the gods. So I decided to come to my car to eat and to charge my phone because I've been live tweeting and there's like no service, so that has not helped with my phone battery. So far, so good. I really liked the conversation between Tomi Adeyemi and Donald Clayton. That was really good, and the very first panel was good. The second panel was hit and miss for me, but overall, like, still a fun time, obviously. I'm not sure which panels I'm gonna make in the afternoon because already the food truck lines were a little bit too long. So I'm not going to make it back for the very next one, but I think that's okay, of all the ones that I'm prioritizing. So yeah, really excited. I'm going to grab my books after this because I didn't bring them in initially, because who wants to lug books around all day? So I'm going to grab my books after I finish eating and go back inside and then get the rest of the panels done and the book signing at the end. So I'm wrapping everything up a couple days later for NoVaTeen. I'm actually sitting on my floor in front of my bookshelves because I still want to do something like casual and vloggy and stuff. And I was even gonna go sit in my car, but then I'm like, it's cold outside and I'm not going to do that. But I still wanted to have like the uniform vlogging feel to it. So I wanted to give kind of a wrap up of the event and everything after. I don't really know how this is going to piece together because this was not an event that was super easy to vlog. It's not an event that was like outside or, you know, like it's not like a multiple day event like YALLFest or BEA or some of those other ones where you can like really have a ton of footage. It was just a lot of me like sitting in the same room for panels because I watched a lot of the main panels, so they were in the auditorium and I just kind of stayed there. I did watch a Q&A with Eric Smith and Donnell Clayton. That was in a classroom and it was a little bit smaller, like breakout session-y type thing. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, I watched like the keynote with Anna Marie McLemore, and that was amazing and very emotional and wonderful. And then the signings happened, and I only brought 2 books to get signed, so that was pretty decent and pretty easy. I just sat in Susan Dennard's line and then Tomi Adeyemi, and that was it. And they had a really good way of doing the whole signing system. They did a thing where it was kind of first come, first serve, so the people who got to the event the soonest in the morning, the earliest, got to do their signing first, and so they did everything, like everyone had different color wristband, and everybody got to go in kind of in waves, and that made it a lot more manageable. This was a smaller event anyway, it's like a regional event, so you don't have the mass of people that you would usually have, which is really really great, so even though we had to wait in line, it wasn't very long at all. And after the event, I actually went out with a blogger who I met there. Her name is also Sam. So her and a couple other bloggers do drunk book reviews. I will link her blog down below. She was awesome. We went and got some Mexican food, which was like really good. Really great. She lives in the area, so she knew where to go, and we had really good frozen margaritas and some really bomb Mexican food, so that was a ton of fun, and I enjoyed that, and it was a really good way to end the night. But because we ended the night after dark, I couldn't do my vlog there in the car afterwards. I just wanted to go home. After that, it was dark. I was in a dark parking garage. I wasn't gonna sit there and do my, like, ending wrap-up of the vlog. But overall, it was a really fun event. I like this event, and I plan to go in the future. Like I said, I've gone in previous years, and it was fun, and they keep expanding it, which is great. They get a lot of really good authors, and I tend to really enjoy it. As somebody who now plans events, I'm a little more critical of panels and stuff. Overall, I think they were mostly really good, but I'm now a fan of events where moderators are less moderate-y, asking interview questions and more part of the discussion. So I really like when authors are on panels together and they're just like in conversation. So there was a in conversation between Donnell Clayton and Tomi Adeyemi, and that was really awesome, and I just really liked that. And then the one that I mentioned before with Eric Smith and Donnell was really great. So I just like those more because I feel like with moderating at a lot of panels, not just at this panel, you have people ask more leading questions and more like really basic questions. And so I just feel like it's easier for the authors or the creators or whoever it is to kind of like moderate themselves and do more of like a discussion type thing. And then there's something that was my own personal taste. There were these little like acting skits between each panels where some of the volunteers and organizers of the event were like dressing up as book characters and acting like them to present the next panel, and it's just a level of awkward that I'm not okay with. That I was like, no, I don't like this is making me uncomfortable, but it was a really like fun, cute idea, and maybe like the teens liked it, you know, it's a teen book festival, but I was like, I don't want this, it's uncomfortable for me. And I also think having more food trucks would be really great too, because they only had the 2 like lunch food trucks, and then they had like the donut food truck. All the food that I had was delicious, like the grilled cheese food truck and stuff, and the donuts were like really good, but I think they could spread it out a bit more because I waited in line I think for about an hour for the grilled cheese, and there's no other options close by because it's at a high school, and I know some people like they ran out of food and stuff, so that's not as good as it could have been. But overall, like I said, the signing lines went really well, and the authors were like, it was really good, and it was really chill, and it was a really fun time. I got to meet a few people who watch my channel. It's always fun to meet fellow book nerds who like watch booktube and stuff and enjoy your content and enjoy recommendations, so that was really great. And it's just like a fun, nice, chill event. I went by myself, and it was a totally good time. I plan on going in the future. I also hung out during some of the panels with Mandi, who I met on Instagram from Brunette Bibliophile, so I will link her stuff down below as well. So that was fun. So you just get to meet up with people and just like hang out and have a good time. So I always recommend these more regional festivals that are a lot less intimidating than like BEA, BookCon, YALLFest, stuff like that. These are nice ones, and you still get to meet authors, and you actually get to spend some more time talking to the authors because they're not as rushed because there's less people. Like YALLFest and stuff, the authors can't talk to you at all when you're in their signing line because they have to get through so many people. But this, it's a little bit more casual, and you can like take photos and get like a couple books signed and actually talk to them, which is a really nice experience. So overall, big thumbs up for NoVaTeen Book Festival. I plan on going in future years, and I recommend checking out any regional festival that you have if you would like to for any kind of books and stuff. They're a good time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I hope I found some way to kind of piece it together. It's not going to be one of those pretty picturesque vlogs like some of the other ones are that I prefer to do because I just like those a little bit more, but I wanted to show you guys what kind of like a smaller regional festival looks like and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye!